Welcome back to Wild Realms. I am, of course, M4J. Let's transition that over. Hello, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I need to get my headset, and it's hooked on a thing with loads of stuff in the way, which is really convenient. There we go. Awesome stuff. We are back here in the zoo. Let's transition over to the right screens. There we go. Make sure that's all working. Hopefully YouTube starts working in a second. Might just refresh the page on that one. Little shortcut. Alrighty then. Yes, welcome back here to Wild Realms. Welcome back to the entrance plaza. For those of you who haven't seen our zoo before, this is what it looks like. Very nice, I do find. If I do say so myself as well, of course. Let's stick that there, and there we go. Right, yes, hello. I say that like 6 times at the start of every stream if anyone's new here, by the way, so yeah. So this is the entrance to the zoo. This section over here, this is part of the African plains, which I am tempted to make publicly visible. I think right now they're a little too far away. Obviously, if this was real, you'd just look to your left and go, huh, there's animals over there. But the game doesn't really work like that. Can see and hear me? Thank you, little helper. But yeah, this is the railway station at the front of the park. More on that as it builds in the future. Got guest services on the left. We got exit through the gift shop on the right, which also has the exit of the railway. Not that I want people to leave the zoo as soon as they get off the train, of course, but I just thought, again, exit through the gift shop. Oh, that's really wacky camera angle there. Through here, we got the first pathway up to Africa, which you can see the sign for over there. Although it looks like it says... Oh no, it does look like it says Africa. They look like a P, that F, with the crossbeam there. But yeah, this is Africa. It's a bit low there, but it looks low. But then again, like this guy, he's not going to jump up and grab that bar, is he? So I think we're fine. Then we got my favourite building so far, which is Romeo's, named after my cat. My sadly deceased cat, but still cat. This is the little restaurant eatery at the entrance to the park here, which I'm a huge fan of. As you can see, Romeo's is quite busy as well. It does also help that there is a toilet back here. My camera tonight is just... I think I need to zoom in a little bit more. There we go. But yeah, the restaurant is popular. So I might need to get another restaurant on the other side just to deal with the congestion here. But then over here is where we're focusing tonight. This is our reptile house / aquarium. And I've been doing some thinking for how this building is going to work. I was doing some off-camera stuff the other night. I was talking to my partner about what I could do with this. Got some ideas. Would love to try them out. We'll see what works, what doesn't. But effectively, these gaps here are meant to represent where exhibits are going to go. And you're supposed to follow this in a... Like, imagine if this building was real. You would follow it. You know, there'd be arrows on the walls and stuff like that. I might still put arrows on the walls, but I know you can't force people to go in a single direction in this game, but it is what it is. But effectively, you come in the door here, left along the ground floor, underneath this bit here, and then you go along the wall here and up. It's a nice viewing area here. I might put some other stuff in here as well, like a couple of little dead end sections as well, just to get people to go into different parts of the building. So you can imagine this area might have something. I'd love it to be like, you know, one of those huge jellyfish tanks that you get in aquariums, but sadly those aren't in the game yet. I know you can do some stuff with mods, but I'm not really at that stage where I want to mod the game yet. So we'll see what I can do. But yeah, they then climb up to the top floor, which as you can see has some viewing areas. There's this one here, and then there's a lovely bridge here, more on that in a second. And then there's this one here with a little habitat shelter underneath. Is that my phone buzzing to tell me? Yeah, we appear to be live. That's all good. And then you carry on along the top bit here. I've got a sneeze building in a second, by the way, so if I suddenly mute, that's why. Carry on along the top floor here, back into the building. Viewing gallery along the front here of both sets of water. God, you know that feeling when you feel like you're going to sneeze and you've got like the most burning nostrils ever? Oh, that's how I feel right now. So yeah, along the top floor, I think it's gone away, thankfully. And then my favourite bit here, this lovely staircase, which takes you down, down, down into the basement level. And look at that for a viewing area. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, we've got these areas here where there will be exhibits along this section I might even knock this wall. I mean, it's technically ground, but you know what I mean? Like, knock this back a little bit and do the same thing down here that I was planning to do upstairs. But you got a lovely view into both water areas. Like so. So what am I putting in these? That's the big question. Honest answer right now, I'm not 100% certain. I'm pretty confident that one of them is going to have was it habitat aquatic? One of them's going to have seals or sea lions. I'm tempted to put grey seals in. Sea lions are cool too, but I definitely want the seals. As for the other one, is it the Axolotl or is that here? I thought it was, but it's not. I can't find it at least. How do you spell it? Have I even got it? Is that an axolotl? There it is. That's what I was looking for. This thing, which it's not a looker. Let's put it that way. It's an amphibian found exclusively in freshwater lakes in Mexico, with only lake. How the hell do you say that? Hocamilco remaining as their natural habitat. Its wild type is green and brown in colour with dark speckles across the body. However, axolotls in the pet trade are often... Is that leucistic? Or come in a number of other vibrant colour morphs. They have prominent gill fans protruding from their necks, a feature common in all salamander larvae, although due to their more aquatic lifestyle, the axolotl keeps these external gills. So yeah, it looks like that. Make of that. Oh, it's an exhibit creature. That makes more sense. I was going to say, how the hell am I going to make those? Yeah, no, that makes more sense. That does actually make more sense. So yeah, back to habitats then. I think we're going to have seals and, I mean, giant otters as well. I kind of want to go with 3. Caiman could be 1 too. That's a possibility. Or... Oh, I said platypus as well. Okay, we're going to have seals and we're going to have platypi. Platypi? Is that the plural of I don't know. You only need 3 platypuses, which... Yeah. So I have a third idea. Polar bears are pretty cool too. Imagine if we had some polar bears. Again, me and my partner, we've been watching Secrets of the Zoo on Disney Plus, and they got polar bears. They got awesome polar bears on that. That's Columbus Zoo in Ohio, where that's set. So I just want to see if that's possible. So that's only 1,268. This one we don't actually know yet because I've not put the staff gate in. But I imagine if I was to extend this out further, like that, that would be big enough for polar bears. Also, actually, do polar bears, do they need deep water? I didn't even check that. They don't. So that does kind of negate building it. Okay, maybe not that then. Oh, that's annoying. I thought I'd actually solved that problem. Crocodiles? No. Caiman? No. I want something with a deep water requirement, which is making me think it's just going to be seals and sea lions. I mean, the otters as well, I suppose. But, I mean, we could put like 1 million otters in here and it still wouldn't be... What was that? It was 2 to 9 and 2 to 6. So let's say there's 15 otters. Huh? That does actually fill this one. It's a possibility. I kind of want to put the otters in the smaller of the enclosures, which does look to be this one. So that does make sense. So, okay, otters here, seals over here. Let's do it. I need to put a staff gate in here, and I kind of want to put it somewhere that is near this part of the building. But also, I want to have Platypus be out this way. So I'll show you what I mean. If I grab, I don't know, these 2 bits here. Actually, that one and that one, let's say. And remove them like so. Then if we choose the path and align to grid. Annoyingly, yeah, I can't do that, but I can do this. Although, I want to make sure that this is actually flat to foundation. There we go. Again, I don't want everything to be flat, but it is literally the easiest way to build in this game sometimes. So it's kind of a necessary evil, unfortunately. Especially when it comes to pathing. Like if anyone has any tips and tricks for pathing, please do let me know. That would be really, really helpful. Also, am I sitting slouched again, or can you actually see me properly? Yesterday, when I was streaming Football Manager, I spent the whole stream like that, basically. You only just saw the top of my head. Okay, let's do this then. I did mention last week about changing the path type here as well, which is still something I might end up doing. I think right now that's a bit bothersome, so can't be bothered. Should be a case of just reskinning it when the time is right. Is it the right width? This is not, which might explain a lot as well. It's interesting that it's going to mess around like that. Hopefully. Let's go to that bit. I mean, it's not really smoothing how I wanted it to, but there we go. Yeah, that works. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. You little sod. It was actually working for a second. Oh, hello. Did not mean to get you up. It might be the way that this is... yeah. It's not going to do it. It might be this, like, sharp bit that's sticking out here, which I could probably fix by getting rid of those two bits. There we go. That looks a bit better. Do you know what? It actually, for a second there, looked like it wanted to work. There's times this game, there is times with this game where it is the most annoying thing. And it always comes down to pathing and building. They're the two bits. It's not intersecting the terrain though, really, is it? Like, not really. Oh, let's undo that. I mean, if I can just get one to work, I will probably do that. And we'll just go with a one wide section. But I reckon I can... Oops. Did not mean to move that one down there either. See, look, there you go. It wants to work now. Though that one won't connect. But that will. Okay, we'll just... Yep, that's fine. That works. So where am I going to put the platypi? Platypus? Platypi? Platypi? I don't know what the... I don't know what the... what's the plural for platypus? Not a clue. I think the staff gate for this section should be on this bit here, though. If it lets me do it. Maybe like that. That is not where I... Oh, no. That is where I placed it. That's fine. So how big's this area? This area is 1,912, which I think is perfect for seals. I believe that's perfect. I don't know where the shelter's going to go for the seals yet, but that's pretty good. I am also going to... I know I've just built this and moaned about it, but I am going to cut this back a little bit. Have I cut it back too... Yeah, I have. Hang on. Let's do something... Oh my god, that looks awful. What are you doing? Hello, game? Let's just pretend that that's what I wanted to do. And we're going to build like a little plaza thing here. you know what? I'm actually really tempted just to make this be a one path wide thing. I think that's fine. People can still get in and out. It's going to be a little tight, but I've seen worse. Platypuses. Huh. Some people use platypi, but apparently far less common than platypuses. Right. Well, there you go. I've learned something today. Do I not have... Oh, no. Arches. That's what I was looking for. And... there. I think that looks fine. Sure. Let's come out of this again then. So, yeah. What I might do then is... so kind of, again, I want to make this look a little bit more natural than the shape I've got at the moment, which is a bit weird. I think this would be a good, like, area for the platypuses. There we go. I think I said that right. Platypuses, which sounds weird, but if it is what it is, then it is what it is. There we go. And then this will be where the platypuses are. Let's go with that. And then the staff path will come up here and into there. And that will be where, well, yeah, where the staff get in. Don't need to say any more than that, really. There we are. Like so. So the seals are now connected up. The... what did I say was over here? I've forgotten already. Was it otters? Might have been otters. Or was it sea lions? I've genuinely forgotten. Do we have Asian small-clawed otters, or do we go with the giant otter? That's the other thing. So there's 15 of these, which needs 1,200 plus 324 meters squared deep water. Excuse me. Whereas these, we can have more of these. We can have up to 22 of these. I feel like this is... oh, you can actually live with other things. Huh. Okay, in that case, I kind of want to do that with these ones. So let's go back to the giant otter. You don't share from anything. You don't benefit from sharing with anything. So I think we go with the giant otters in that case. And then we have the platypuses in this area, which I'm about to dig out using the correct tool. An area for them to actually inhabit. So if I go something like this, say, and then we'll dig them a hole that we're going to fill with water for them to swim around in. There we go. And we don't want to make it, like, ridiculous to actually be able to see them. Let's make this a little bit smaller for this purpose. And actually, what's going on here is pretty good. Like, if the water came up to the edge here, like so, and then the beach area, if you can call it that, would be on this side of things. Or maybe down the side here as well. It's like along here and then around the back there. Just a relatively flat area for them to be able to access. This will have to lift up. I could have sworn I did it to that level, but apparently I didn't. There we go. And then the gate will be somewhere around there. And then all of this will be full of water. We'll smooth this out a little bit more. Kind of like this. Let's just have a look at how deep that is. If I was to fill it. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, let's put some barriers in and see how this looks. So, platypus, what's your grade for the shelter? Not for the shelter, for the barrier. Grade 1. So we can literally put like anything. And there's only going to be 3 of you in here. So it can be pretty small. It can be pretty small. So what have we got that's grade 1? Chain link. We could just keep with concrete because it's consistent. Or we could go with glass. I mean, wood logs. That works fine. Along the front here especially. Although again, we're actually... So this area here, the barrier is going to be at like ground level like this. So yeah, wood logs would work. I'm just going to pretend I meant to use that pun. Come on, 5 meters. 5 meters. 6. 5 meters. There we go. Thank you very much. Could do it something like this. And then here it will obviously have to come up. Am I on the right one? I'm not on the right one. I don't think I'm on the right one. So here, you need to lift up. In fact, the one before it needs to lift up as well. Like this. Oh, is there a height limit? I can't imagine platypuses can climb. 1 meter. There you go. This is a-okay. We'll make it a little bit... Actually, aren't there supposed to be small gates now? Yeah, there you go. Small wooden habitat gate. I'm assuming that's not for guests. Looks to be like just for this. So that's fine. We can connect it up that way. I want... That's the one I want. That should be a good height. We'll find out in a bit. But yeah, if I... let's turn off height mode for a sec. Not height mode. Angle snap. I'm just going to draw it around the water like so. Somewhere over here-ish. Like that. And then we're just going to keep bringing it round. I don't know what's going to be in this area yet, so I don't know if we're blocking anything in particular. Hopefully we're not. This one I'm going to get rid of as well. We're just going to draw you along the front. Again, they shouldn't be able to get out. That does look to be a meter. Here we are. Do I want to move that one? Not yet. I think I'm going to keep it kind of like this. Yeah, let's do it like that. And then this one, we're going to lift. There we go. Lift it up into place. Just going to look something like this. Hopefully... Hopefully this is all the right height. Let's have a look at what this would look like if I put the small wooden gate in. That seems fine to me. Yeah, that seems fine to me. Okay, this could be something then. Let's go with some smoothing here as well still. We're not going to make it like a really nice... I'm assuming platypuses can just dive into the water. I don't know how they're going to get out, mind, but... That's a problem for us to solve in a minute. Let's fill this with water then, see what it looks like. It's not quite as deep as I wanted it to be. I think what I actually need to do here is bring this out a little bit more as well. And then we'll smooth it out. There we are. Now we'll fill it with water again. To there. That's not bad. There's no underwater viewing section here yet. There might be one in the future, of course. But I think right now this looks fine. I think this looks fine. We will put... it's not going to be part of the main building, but we will put another wall along the edge. What do you reckon? I think there. I have no idea where that is right now. Is that even the right height? I don't even think that's the right height. maybe it was. Yeah, that's the right height. It's got to be. There we are. Do we do it to there? Sure. And at that point, the barrier forms the wall. So on that logic, I could probably move that over a little bit, but what can you do? So yeah, this is 988 meters squared, and we needed it to be 240. So again, these guys, they're going to live the life of Riley here for sure. Very luxurious. And actually, the slope there isn't too bad either. It's nice and calm and peaceful underwater for them. I'll say pretty neat job. One thing I could do here then is move this barrier inwards a little bit more. Is that something I'm going to do now? It's probably something I'm going to end up doing now. Up here then, we're going to put some animal talk spots here. Or the seating for it. And then the animal talk there. And hopefully they'll be able to throw food in. Same with the one over here. And even to an extent, this one. We could fit one stand there. And that should get people to actually come into this area, which would be nice. Transformers and stuff for powering anything in these enclosures. You could probably get one here and not be able to see it from down here. But again, that's something for future me to worry about. Because today we're just getting this building functional. Speaking of, so last week we talked about exhibits. I think what I'm going to do for exhibits is grab, that's not the right thing. Grab this. I'm going to push it down so that the wall there is basically not connected to the ground anymore. That's fine. That's part of the plan. I'm going to go paths here, and I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to go align to grid, and I'm going to go one there, one there, one there, and one there. And then right there, we've got 3 exhibits. They're going to stick into the wall. Now, this is a big block of path now, I know. But we can put benches and stuff in here, maybe. And just decorate it a little bit and make it look nice. If I show you what I have in mind now, then it's going to be facilities. Yeah, exhibits. And then I want, I guess, this. Yeah. And we are going to place them from scratch. Is it that height? Oh, hello. Interesting that it's not snapping to the path, actually. Is it because of the grid height? Do I have to do it manually? Right, what's going on here? So that one works. That one doesn't. Do you hear that sound, guys? That's the sound of a spanner being thrown into the works. That's actually really annoying. So that does look to be the right height. It's just not working. This is what I wanted to do. So that people could, like, go in, see animal, come out again, you know? I mean, it is letting me do it. To an extent. It's being a bit funny with this one. If I disconnect that one, maybe if I do that one last. Then if I connect to that one, I can't connect to that one. Why do this to me, game? Maybe if I do it now. It's just not letting me build there at all now. That's a new one. So that one works. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. And that one doesn't. Okay, in that case, maybe maybe we put a gap between them. Like, if I was to take that one, remove it, this one, shift it over to there, I guess. How interesting that it won't let me... It'll go there, but it won't go there. What's it obstructed by? That works. But that looks really derpy as well. Oh. Okay. That connects. Can I do something on this side? No. I mean, we could just go with that. It does work. And this one also does work. So there's 2. And we could just put some scenery of some kind there, some theming. It's not quite what I had in mind, but do you know what? It does work. So who am I to complain? Let's see what I can do. We could put some windows in. Yeah, it's really annoying that it doesn't snap to the right height, and I know why it doesn't. Before anyone tells me. And it is entirely my fault. That does look to be the right height now, at least, so that's good. There we go. That one there. That one there. Cool. Now I've got to place those again, actually, so I don't know why I got rid of that. That one. Turn. That one. Turn. Are you going to do it, game? No, inside. Oh, hang on. There. There we are. Okie dokie. So those 2 are now done, set up. We'll have a look in a second. So if this is the seals here, right? Again, I've completely forgotten what animals I said were going to live here. Was it seals? I think this one's the seals, actually, and this one on this side is otters. So I think it's going to be giant otters, purely because they need more room. And it's not these that, yeah, these live solo. So 324 meters squared, 1200 meters squared, grade 2, blah, blah, blah. South America. So we'll get some South American exhibit animals. And continent, South America. Yeah, look at that. We've got some. Awesome. So yeah, we'll have things like boa constrictors and stuff like that in this section. And that's that bit done. Next bit then, in here. Again, we're going to go with a similar path layout. We're going to try and make it work, but no promises at this point, especially with the way that it is in fact working. So that does actually tell me that this original design probably wouldn't have worked. That's the vibe I'm getting from this right now. Because it, oh, for God's sake. The other thing, of course, is actually putting this in a position. There we go. Yeah, I don't think this would have worked. That one works. And this side, maybe? No? Obstructed? So yeah, it wouldn't have worked. In that case, it's probably a good thing that we did this. Let's do it this way, just to make sure I am deleting the right thing. There we go. Right, paths. Line to grid. Plug these gaps. And then as for these ones then, I think we'll have one there. Not there, sorry. One there. One, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to have to be one there, right? And then that still leaves a pathway there for people to actually get in and out. Yeah. I mean, that works. And then out there, of course, is the platypus. And so this one here is the seals. Let's have a look at this again. Get rid of that. Aquatic. So I want the grey seal, which are big. And they are native to, well, here, basically. You've got UK, Ireland, Iceland, Norway, Denmark. So we're basically looking at Europe at this point. So if I go, not habitat, sorry, exhibit, and then Europe. So there's only 3. So actually that's fine for this top bit. But then if I also, again, grey seal, North America as well. we can have North America on one level. I think Europe on the top level. I think that'll work well. Can I do something with the light here? Because this is... Oh, almost. Yeah, there. North America... sorry, Europe on the top level and maybe North America down below. I think that'll work. Again, time will tell. Let's lift this up into position, which is there by the looks of things. Although, again, that's being difficult. I think it's there. Then we'll duplicate it to... Actually, is it there? Might even be there. I think it's that level. We'll go with that. Let's do that. Hopefully those go together. We can do that. And then I'm hoping... It's a bit weird there, but it does fit. And then... Oh, that there. There we are. And that. And then this side. That one. And then again, we'll remove that piece. And we'll go around like so. Bear in mind, there'll be likely a wall across here. And that does fit. That does work. So we'll have 2 exhibits on the top here. Oh, I'm seeing what's gone wrong here. Yeah, they were too high. They were too high. Okay. Let's fix that quickly, because that will be a big... Damn thing. That'll be a big help. Like so. And then we'll select that bit. We'll select that bit. Move selection. And it's down... There. So I think that's now connected. This one isn't. That should be fixable. Can I do this? Can I fix this? And I could just do it like that, I suppose. Is that... Okay. That might cause some problems, but we'll come back to that. You can now connect up like that, which is fine. I mean, it's not the worst. Is it now too low? It actually is. How have I done that? Yeah, look, it slopes up now. Put it all back. Right. Try again. Remember the height it is now. Do this. So it should be this height, yeah? Looks to be the case. So I don't actually know if these ones here are connected or not. I'm starting to think they're not, which then makes me think these ones over here might not be either. But, whatever. That's still too low. But it does seem to work. It's like a step down into it. Are these connected? I genuinely don't know at this point. But actually that's a pretty cool approach ramp, to be fair. And if I did something here like that as well. And then might as well do it here too. There you go. And then there and around. It's a shame actually. Oh, there you go. Because it's a shame I couldn't get that to fit quite how I wanted to, but I can. There you go. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. I mean, I could put benches in these areas. If I was to grab... what have we got? Is it under construction? I always forget. Yeah, it is under, isn't it? Or is it under facilities? Oh, it's facilities. Benches, and we go like aquatic bench. Stick one there, and then should be able to, yeah, one there. That's all I need. And then we can put benches along this wall here as well. That's actually fine. It's a happy little accident. And there's a really nice viewing area here now into the, well, somewhat of a viewing area into the seals. I'm actually tempted to make this one over to the left here, or even putting it outside. I don't like it here. That's one thing I was going to mention as well. So maybe if I moved it along too, and then had the hole in the wall. I don't know. I don't know on that one. I might just leave it where it is for now. We'll come back to that at some point in the future. Let's go downstairs then. We're going to do something similar with this. But we've got this space here to work with as well on this bit. So we've got more room to play around in. And that is the plan. If the game lets me, of course. So there's that. Let's just smooth this. Like so. Again, we can always, once we've got this in a position where we're kind of happy, we can move stuff around. Now, can I get back down to that level, please? There we go. Facilities. Small animal exhibits. Exhibit. And again, what is the correct level for this? Something tells me it's actually this. But that does look to be too high. And that does look to be too low. So I think it's that. Which we could just go with. One there. And one. I mean, we could build it there. And then build a path between them. And then slope it down. Oh, have I got... No, I haven't got tunneling turned on. I don't know what's going on there then. Whoa! What's that? Why is that doing that? I don't get that. Is it because you're technically... It's because you're technically flat and this one isn't. Hang on. Remove you. Remove you. Remove you. Flatten to foundation. There you go, that's why. Because that bit technically wasn't flattened to foundation. Grab building again. Which is... up there. Again, it makes sense to have it all as one building. Facilities wise, grab you. So we could go there and have it ramp up. I'm not against that idea. Do it like this, and then you like that, and then from here come down. Now can I get... Actually, before I build that bit... Okay, never mind. I was going to try and get that to actually go in properly, but it's not going to do it. That's fine still, though. That's a nice, cool area still. And again, if we can replicate that here, then I'll be pretty happy. Although this one's going to be an absolute nightmare because of the way the grid works here. But we are going to cut back that. Basically all along here. It is a bit linear along here. I'm actually tempted to here duck it across like that and put an exhibit in the center here. What do you reckon? That could work. I think that could work. Let's see if it actually fits in the space first. Where's the building? There. Grab exhibit. Maybe it's not going to work. Oh, obstructed. I think it's a bit too close to the barrier. Alright, never mind then. We're still going to do this shape, but for different reasons. Just don't want it to be that you stand here and you look right the way down to the end. Although saying that, if we put the arches in again like we were going to do anyway, then you wouldn't be able to do that. So, yeah. I think this is probably a good shape. And then all along here we can have more. If I just, whoops. Go. Again, just dig out the space for now, put the buildings in, and then we'll sort the rest out after. So I think we can have one here, definitely. Maybe another one next to it. Exhibit. Again, this stupid grid height thing. I'm actually finding it quite irritating. There. And then, is it going to let me smooth the path out? Oh. I mean, kinda. Yeah. It's one. The path supports as well, we're going to sort those out in a bit too, so don't panic about that. Then we got the arches that are going to go here. We'll more on that in a second. And then, yeah, more exhibits on this side. Now, how these ones are going to work, I do not know. Also, you notice we're not putting any exhibits on the top floor. I think that's going to be a permanent thing, because we've got the animal talks up on that floor, so there's no point putting... Don't want to crowd the whole building with exhibits. At least that's the excuse I'm giving right now, and I'm quite happy with it, so I'm going to stick to it. Exhibit. Grid to 0. It's funny when I'm actually building where I don't want the grid to be 0, and it's constantly making it 0. And now I want it to be 0, and it's not interested in making it 0 at all. So I think another one here. And then a third one there. Something tells me I need to do a lot more flattening to make this work. Again, we're just digging out the space we need. We'll fill the rest in later. There we go. Try again. I love the way the music changes when you go underwater. That's so cool. Oh, that's sound design 101 right there. Okay. It's dug out a hole. Was it supposed to do that? I don't know. To be honest, at this stage, I don't really care if it works. And that works. And that works. Yay! Right. This bit. Stick it in like so. Same with this corner. Hopefully. Oh, there we go. It does come round. I might just do it like this. Sure thing. Okie dokie. And we should be on the right grid and stuff still. I love the way like these two parts here slope in for that. If we can make something like some kind of wall piece that fits that perfectly, then chef's kiss. Let's get these walls in. Can I select the pieces and not the exhibit? It doesn't look like I can, annoyingly. Also, we are going to have to power all of this at some point, but that's pretty easy enough, I would say. Again, look. every time I want the grid to be set to 0 height, it doesn't do it. And as soon as I don't want it to do it, it does it every time. How irritating. Stack. Stack. And stack. And then you as well. Stack. Oh, wrong side. There we go. So that one wants to play ball. This one, though. Is that? Oh, come on. Go in the right spot. Oh, I had it literally there. Quick, place before it changes its mind. Okie dokie. Again, path supports we're going to get rid of in the future. No need to worry about that. This archway, set of archways, we're going to, first of all, sort this bit out because it's annoying me. There. So that one, and then that one goes there, and then spin. I'm not getting like the whoosh noise when it's spin. Oh, have I done these two? Okay, apparently I've already done these two. That's fine. We'll put this wall piece in the middle, fill the gap. Like that, and then we're going to select all of this. Actually, this side, yeah, this side might not have needed them, so that's fine. Excuse me. There we go. We're going to duplicate these, and these are going to go downstairs. There. Like so, he says. Wasn't quite the right height, I don't think. There we are. And that's now the wrong height. There we go. Cool. We will put the walls and stuff along there in a bit as well, just to make that fit. In terms of this then, what's the height difference? Is it just 2? Oh, that's convenient. It's just 2 of those. Nice. That makes my life very easy indeed. This bit here. Might as well do it like this. So yeah, this section here, I was thinking we'd do something like that. And then it should fit in. Like so. In terms of upstairs, how does that affect things? Little to nothing up there, which is good. Along the back here. Again, I have no idea if this is the right height. I'm going to place those anyway. They're not in the right spot. Or are they? Oh no, I think they are. It's just a graphics glitch with the wall. Same there. But again, that's fine because you're not going to see that bit. I don't know what I'm going to do with the ceiling height here. Whether I'm actually going to make it this height. The fact that you can see the terrain there sticking through tells me perhaps not. Make it a slightly shorter roof in this section. Maybe put like a pitched roof in if I can. That'd be cool. 1, 2, 3. And then this bit. Again, I reckon one of these. I'm kind of breaking my rule from last week about where these walls go. But at the same time, I think that works. And then we can always put decoration on these walls anyway to make it look slightly less claustrophobic. I've seen worse. Good evening, everyone in the chat, by the way. Feel free to say hi. We don't bite here. Here we go. And then that's where the gap in the stairs is anyway. So, actually, this bit we can just go blam, blam. Actually, I kind of want this bit to be open. So I guess do it like that, but not that one. I think that one, yeah. There we go. That's quite nice. And then obviously something similar on the other side, which I might as well do now. Let's do it this way, just to keep the same height. Something. Oh, no. Need to get back under. There we are. Something like this. The fact that cameras, maybe there's a setting for it, but the camera doesn't go through the path. I just find that kind of annoying. I get why it doesn't do it, but at the same time, when I want it to do it, it's just like the building grid. You know, when I want it to do it, it doesn't. When I don't, it does. Yeah, that looks cool. We will put a lower ceiling. I know we've got this whole thing here. What have I got in terms of like pitched? Do we even have? No, we don't have pitched roofs for dry stones. We'll do something else. But I think where the terrain is here would be the ceiling height for this part of the building, like there, and then it'll gradually slope up to meet the top of the glass there. I think that's pretty cool. And actually, we still need to put a floor in at this level, which will block some of the light, but I think that looks pretty kick-ass. This side, we're going to go with... Again, I need like a... There we go, one of these. Let's go there, and there, and there. Sure. And then we want one of these. Let's go there, there. And then one of these. Like that. And then here. Actually, how's... Oh yeah, no, that's... It's gone straight through it. We'll come back and do that bit in a second. I think, yeah, it'll fit with one of those on top. I don't think there'll be a line going through it. No. Which is cool. Although, again, this bit... remove for now. That one, that one, that one, and then here it's going to be that, that, and that, which just looks so good. Right. Next part is these bits, which I'm going to try and squeeze in. Yeah, there, 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 and there, and then we'll go along the back. along this side. Thought I turned it around, but apparently not. There. 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 Come on. No, not there. Knew it was going to mess up. Actually, here we need to be careful anyway because of what's above. So let's remove... sorry, what's below. So you're going to go there. Actually, here... we could keep doing the same thing, actually, and have these be like little wall cabinets kind of things tucked away. So let's do these like that, and then I've got to do that one there, and then grab you, you, and you. Or do I? No, I don't, actually. No, I don't. What I do instead is I grab this one, and I just go there, there, and there. And then I'll just put a roofing floor across the top here. That's not quite the right height. Although it's going to have to be, I think. Oh no, there. There you go. There we are. And then from this angle, yeah, that's like neatly locked in there. Although I haven't put the wall pieces in, which might mess things up. I don't know, actually, that doesn't look too bad. Stick it there. And there. And on this bit. There and... where is it? There. I think that looks alright. I think these bits are actually too high. Let's have another crack. See, that's the thing. Does it go there or does it go there? I'm going to put it in at that height, which means these two here are probably going to have to move as well. Yes, they are. Yeah, I'm going to put it at that lower height. There we are. Come on. One there. And then this one. There. Yeah, the ground here, I don't know what's going to happen with that yet either, but we'll find something for it, I'm sure. Yeah, the basement level is almost pretty much done. It's got to put the slope in here, of course. I think it's all coming together quite nicely, if I do say so myself. Got some gaps to plug still, of course, like over here. I reckon I can do this bit. Like, we're wasting a bit of wall space there. Like, glass wall space. But it looks nice, so what difference does it make? Here... let's get that in the right spot. There we are. One there. And then this section we could actually probably get away with... where's it gone? There. I think. It does fit. Gotta move this one over like that. And if we did that all the way up to that ceiling, that does fit. It does work. Likewise, we'll have to do this one all the way up to the ceiling. But again, it does fit. It does work. Which is what that, and then that. And then here, it's another one of... Hello? What are you doing? That one. That one. That one. It works. We can't do it across this bit because this is a straight wall, but the rest of it, it does work. There we are. And then yeah. It's kind of easy. Now, I did say that this section here would have glass in, so we'll come back to that. And in fact, this whole part of the build here, we'll revisit in a second. But I will, actually, this section here. I think I'm going to do that for that bit. Yeah, and then maybe put some arches in here, or an arch here to stop people from walking down there. Could even go with one of these arches, although it kind of works like that, and then just plug the rest of this, which is one of these. There with a nice cornerstones, which is always nice to see. There we are. So yeah, flat roof needs to go on top of all of this still. Okie dokie. This bit here I think is actually going to be under like an archway as well. Could even just stack them like this. Problem with that is I don't think that's quite the right height, so we need to put the floors in first. Is those, and then that's not. So actually at this point we might as well go and just place them all in. Like that, like that, like that, like that. Lovely. Back to walls. Grab this. Spin. We could just have these as tunnels. That's one thing I was planning. I know you got to put like the special barrier in the middle to stop them from walking through. I mean, that does work. I think I'm going to do that. And then at this point they're back inside the building and normal service resumes. If I did something like that, and then here, can I not make it? Huh. Hang on. Was it 6 long? 5 long. Although, I don't need that there. About it, so let's do that. What I actually need is it to go this way. Oh, my phone is still buzzing. Got lots of stuff happening. Right, stuff to do with the day job mostly, which isn't really relevant to this, but there we go. Let's do that. And then this. This bit's meant to be outdoors, actually. Where's the end of the... It's there. But I want to cut this back a little bit to maybe, like... I don't... So this is the bit I was dreading. When I was mapping this out the other day, I was like, so where's the wall here going to go? It could just go level with this piece, to be honest. So like this. Obviously, minus a floor piece that we haven't put in. Which I can't select for some reason. Oh, there it is. It's kind of like that. And then, yeah, like this. And then that will be the end. But I don't think it needs to be this tall at this point either. So I think this entire wall here can be a slope down. And again, I've just deleted the wrong piece. It's fine. That's really annoying. You saw what it did at the end there, right? It just lifted up. There. Cool. Grab this, spin you round like that. And then, yeah, for this, we could, in theory, just have it go like that. It works. It does work. I kind of like that. Same thing on this side with this piece, and in fact the other piece. It's like both of these. You can do that, and then these ones. I think I'll put these in the right spot. It is kind of annoying though that there's no roof that matches that. You'd think if you're making a wall piece do this, have a roof piece that can match it. I know there's ways around it. We can use other... It doesn't have to be dry stone, for example. I just find that annoying. You know? Okay. Just keep placing these. We're actually almost in a position... How long have we been going for? Hour 12. We're almost in a position where we can start bringing animals in. I think I might go for like an hour 45 tonight. I think that's a pretty decent time. Is that... There we go. And then... like this. Spin you round. Like that. That's pretty good. I think. I kind of had a plan for this part, though, of the building. So maybe I'll come back to that in a second. I don't know. I actually don't know. If I was to build this across... See, I like the way the cornerstones and everything go there. So, to be honest, I think I'm going to leave that as is. Evening, Tom. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And actually, this one doesn't need to exist. Yeah. So this front bit here, I was going to make this bit be all glass. Or at least put a roof on this section maybe, and then have it be all glass. Is it just me, or is there like a curve? There is a curve shape there. Interesting. Like this, and then you know the lemur house that we had, the way the glass came up and curved over. I was gonna do that because I think that takes it to this height, and then I was gonna do it again, and then I was gonna have like a flat glass wall. So that was my plan for this bit, and there is gonna be stone in this area still, but I was gonna have a lot of it be glass up to here. In fact, again, sort of thinking out loud. With all this, if I put like a perimeter made of stone and then the rest can be glass. Let's just grab these like so. Dupe, spin, place. And then I think here, keep, whoops. grab 2 in a row like that. And we'll do that. Is that the right height? That's not the right height. How's that happened? Is it this one that's not the right? One of these isn't the right height. And that's annoying. It was probably that one, but screw it. So there's going to be a path under that. That's fine, but we are going to still do this. And in fact, again, we could do the glass curve bit here. So I'm actually going to remove this. Or at least do something a bit more decorative with this than what we've currently got. It might still end up being stone on top, to be honest, but... So I don't know why that's a different... Don't know what's happened to that one. Something there's gone wrong. That might explain something as well. I don't know. Yeah, that's all in place. And again, this bit... Actually, that bit... Yeah, that bit's fine. So if I show you what I was thinking now... If I go here and material and glass, I was thinking of using these, although not the 6 meter, 4 meter arch, and sticking it like this, which actually isn't the right height. Is there a 3 meter arch? There isn't. There's a 2 meter arch, which is too small. Yes, but could still fit for this section. Either that, or we just get the 4 meter and we like hoik it into the right place. So it'll be level with that. And what does that look like there? Yeah, no, that's not what I like. Where's the 2 meter gone? There it is. So 2 meter here. That's going to go there, which could be fine. That wall piece sticking through it is going to annoy the heck out of me. Also, do I want it to be white? I don't think I want these to be white. Do these have a colour? I don't think they do. If I was to pick a colour... Where's it gone? There. If I was to pick a colour, what colour shall I make it? Something. Could just go with like a grey. Like a dark grey. Actually, that does kind of blend in. It blends in better. Yeah, that blends in fairly well. So this frontage is going to look something like... there's going to be a gap there. Yeah, there's going to be a gap there. And then this piece is going to be a 4 meter arch. Is it? Or is it going to be a 6? Might even be a 6. I think it's going to be a 6. Is there an 8 meter arch? No. That's a bit too optimistic. But I think it's going to look like this. And that's going to run across the entire frontage to there. I like that. I need to find the piece that fills that gap now. And I'm hoping there's one. Why am I not seeing it? Ah, there it is. Wall end, 6 meters. Perfect. You sit there. We don't need one on this side because it's a literal wall. The 2 meter one. That little beastie goes there. And then across the front here is going to be... is it these pieces? Oh, it actually isn't. It's more these ones. But there is a gap there, which I think I'm going to put the roof piece, the flat roof piece in. This one. And if I see what that looks like. I mean, from the outside here it fits, and I could still go across the front and turn it into like a porch. Or even, if I go back to roofs a second, flat ones. Is this the same width? If not, I can still put it at the same height. Like that. And we can turn it into like a porch. It's just for this little section even. The rest of it, we don't even need it. Although, saying that, I do need it here. And from that, we probably need it there as well. So I might as well also put it there. Why is that a different height? You'd have thought, oh, it's because these are a different height. So you would have thought this would have been the same height. And it is. It's just, I'm an idiot. Okay. Place these pieces in. 2, 4, 6, and then 1 for luck. 7. So how does that look from the outside? That actually looks pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. Grab you, spin you round, pop you in like that. Now we need wall pieces again, and we need the 4 meter. Or do we? Probably not actually. I think it's going to be a 2 and a 2 and a 1, would you say? It is, but these are on the wrong bit. That's fine, because we can stick them in the right spot there. There we are. And then 2 more of these to go there, but again, you're on the wrong side. Oh, sugar. Didn't realise I had that selected. There. And there is a gap there as well, but we can plug that nicely with something like that. How's that looking? That is looking pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. Nice. And then for this last bit, I was thinking, I mean, yeah, it's going to be something like that, I would say. Or actually, not quite like that. Maybe it'll be this with the stone roof on top. Again, these probably need to be shifted, because I think right now I'm stacking on top of this wall rather than putting it in the right spot, but that's something we can sort out in a second. If I do that and do that. Oh, there is actually a gap there still. Okay. Let's go to here. And then we'll come along like this. I feel like I need to build some support pillars along this as well. For all this. I suppose what I could actually do here, I think another 2 meter would fit in this gap. And make it the right height, I think. Let's try it. Let's see for ourselves. Bring it up. Slide it down. Do you know what? I think it actually does. Oh, would you look at that? That's a pretty attractive building front that we've got going on here now. I'm quite a big fan of that. I think if we did something like this, I think that works pretty damn well. In that case, slight change of plan for this section. I think what I'm going to do here, if I go back to roofs and all, I want the 2 meter corner to go there. Now it's annoying actually. Is there a straight... Ah, yeah, there it is. I think this. Like that, although I might move it over one. I might shift it to here. And then on this lower bit, where am I looking? There. Because that is the right height. Don't know where that piece went. Oh. Sometimes it deselects it and sometimes it doesn't. Interesting. And then I don't know what's going on with that bit yet either. I think something like this. So now, when you look from this side, yeah, look at that, it's all glass roof. That looks pretty damn cool. And I need now, where's it gone? That and that. In fact, I think it's just that piece. Oops, that piece. Yeah. That plugs that gap nicely. Now obviously there'll be glass going in here in a second. Although again, those don't actually reach. But then the floor's not been put in, so that's probably what's happened there. If I was to select the floor here now, that would fill that. Yeah, there we go. And then as for this bit, I'm actually thinking again, use the glass. Like we could go with a double tour. Like that one there and then this one there. Although it's a bit meh, isn't it? Is that even the right height? That's not the right height, that's why. It's another one up. Let's just remove that for a second. Or we go just for a 6er. Which is where? There. We just slap a 6 on, like so. And then maybe a little 2 at the bottom. I kind of like that as well. Because this is the exit, isn't it? So it's like the edge of the building anyway. I could just do that. What height would the 2 be at, though? That's an important question. It's just a little too high. And if I drop it down, it does still work, but it just looks a bit weird. But then is that the right height? See, that is the right height, and that one's the right height. It's weird that that's ended up like it has then. Oh, I've got to cap this piece off in a second as well. And that. Yeah, that's fine. I do like the look of this, though. What if I used this? So that's now too low. But it does work if I do that. Why is it doing that? And now it's disappeared. Is there a 2-meter one? That's flat. No. At least I don't think there is. Oh, is that one? Actually, that's a good one. I want to go with that one. Where's it gone? 2 meter, 2 meter, 2 meter, 2 meter. There. Spin around. Stick her in like so. And then, oh, I genuinely thought that was going to be the right height then, but it wasn't. And as for this little lip on the stone wall here, I'm just going to say rain gutter. Keep it nice and simple. There we go. That actually looks pretty cool. And then this bit here, I'm actually going to go with just a flat wall, I think. Which might look a little weird. I could go with the curve, but then that's going to mess things up with everything else again. So I think I'm just going to go with the flat wall. We'll put a oneer in underneath it. Where is it? There. And then here we will go with... Do we have the right slope for this? If not, I'll fill it with stone. I think I'm going to have to fill it with stone. Which is also fine. That's no problem. We can do it like this. Which I think fits. Oh, it actually doesn't. It's not that one. So is that even in the right spot? Oh, it is. Didn't look like it was then. It's this one. And it needs to go like that. And then this little bit here we'll fill in like so. And that actually, believe it or not, works. I must say, I am surprised. Right now, I don't think anyone is as surprised that this works than me. That one will go there. Oh, that was actually perfect. There we go. That one will go there. And then as for this piece, I guess we can just fill it with stone. Something like... See, that's being weird. I think it's there. It's meant to go. Kind of like that. And actually, we don't need that end piece then, do we? Because it goes like that. But we've got it there now anyway. I could just remove it. Bosh. Yeah. It does fit. I have to do something. I don't know what to do with this bit actually. Maybe this and then that and turn this into some sort of support pillar. Why is that there as well? Surely that should have been plugged. There we go. This bit here will fix at some point too. That, yeah. I think that looks alright. What do you guys think? I think this is coming together nicely. This whole area here I was tempted to make glass. I might still put a stone trim around the inside here. We'll see what that looks like first, and if it doesn't come out very well, then obviously we'll replace it with glass. I was thinking something like that. And then something like that. Materials, glass, flat roof. It's that one I want. Now I've got to like somehow lift this into the right place. Oh, there we go. Now do I have it sit slightly indented, or do I have it sit flush with this top bit? To be honest, let's spin this round first. I'm tempted to go with slightly indented, like this height. Maybe even that height. So it's got a bit of a lip to it. That looks cool. I like that. Although, if we end up replacing these edge pieces, we are going to have to move this up so that it doesn't look stupid. Hey, that's come out alright, that has. And then because I don't really want this to be wide open like this, but then at the same time it does look kind of cool to be wide open like this. So again, not entirely sure. I don't know, I kind of want to not do that. I think for this, I just want to cap this piece off and have that be the edge of the building. And then I don't know what these tunnel pieces are for. Maybe here. How does that... No, it just looks stupid as well. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that bit, actually. But this roof does look cool. I'm liking the roof. To the point where I kind of want to copy the design for this section. Not entirely. I think here we're going to have probably straight glass walls. Also, speaking of straight glass walls, I should probably do these ones. What's the clearest? There's that, which is just a large window, which we could do. Or what else have we got? There's that one. Let's just put that there for a second, see what it looks like. Maybe this. So you can get the sounds coming in from the top one, but you can't like dive in through the bottom one. Maybe something like that. Also, this here needs filling in. Is there echo noise as well now? It knows it's indoors. That's cool. And then, yeah, when we put the floor in at that level, which, do we actually have any floor at this level to check? I don't think we do. But this is all starting to look really neat. I'm liking this. This area here is going to be entirely open for people to come and stand in. You can really get a scale of this, sense of scale of this building now as well, which is awesome. And I'm almost tempted to take this wall and replicate it on the top floor. Again, I'll be interested in hearing what you guys think about that, or we just keep it open, which is also an option. Why is that doing that? Oh, are you at the wrong height? There you go. I think you might stick through that a little bit now, but it's not as bad. Let's just click away. No, actually, you seem fine. This bit here does look a bit derpy. To the point where I kind of want to replace that with that size, actually. That's worked out pretty damn well as well. Yeah, I want to start getting animals in a second. So I think I did say I wanted this building to be complete, but I did say to the point where animals could move in. And I think we're getting close to that stage. Like right now, people can come look at the animals. I think that, well, that's fine. This area here, like this big hole, ignore that. We'll fill that in with some sort of theming. Also, this bit here, we need to put something on that, which I think I'm just going to achieve with these. And then we'll just put some flooring in. And that should fill that gap nicely. Where are we? There. And then grab these and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then one more for luck. 7. Sure. So that's all looking good. Still need to build the building on this side, but again, that's something that can happen in a second. I'm going to exit out of this for a second. We got a lot of exhibits. We'll name them after the animals inside them in a little bit. So this here is going to be Platypus, which I believe is spelt like this. Platypus. We'll sort out what goes in there in a second. This one is going to be grey seals. Grey seals? It was grey seals, wasn't it? Yeah, grey seals. And then we're going to have giant otters in this one. Giant otters. I mean, to be honest, singular is fine. Giant otter. And then this one, grey seals. Oh yeah, I never told you what this bridge was for. So the plan is to build a waterfall of some kind that it might start sort of up here, but it will work its way down into this body of water here, which might need to move a little bit to, you know, accommodate it. But that's the plan. I'm also debating where to put the shelter for this. It's probably going to be over on this side, thinking about it. Either that or, I mean, it can't really go directly underneath. So we could extend the enclosure a little bit, which I'm actually very tempted to do. So we'll leave the bit with the gate in place. I think the shelter would work well over here in this area. We might make it partially covered once it's built, but right now we're just going to leave it like this. That needs terraforming to sort out. So as long as the keepers can get in, which it looks like they will be able to do. Yeah, it's fine. The actual building for the accommodation, I probably should... Accommodation? Is that even the right way of saying it? I should probably do that now as well. As annoying and inconvenient as it is, it's probably good to actually get it done. Let's go from this side. I can't remember what length I made these. Something tells me it was like 8. It's close enough. Do that, that, and that. There we are. So again, you should still be grey sealed. Yes, cool. So yeah, this area here, we might just pile up rocks, and I'll make that be the actual shelter. We'll see how that goes. So what do I build first? Let's go with the platypus first, because this is entirely outdoors. There's no roof over this one at all. Yeah. There's no roof over this one at all. So, I'm getting distracted now, I know, but just looking at this. I'm looking forward to sort of building the building around these stairs as well. That'd be an off-camera jobby. Whatever I don't finish tonight, by the way, I'll be finishing off-camera. We've, you know, worked enough on this. Makes sense to finish the rest of it off-camera. I do just want to grab these 3 here and just pop them up a little bit. Just so that there was a meter. There we are. Right, yeah. Let's start with the platypi. Platypuses. Habitat. Filters. Species. Down to P. It's annoying there's no search bar for that, actually. But there we go. Platypus. So we could just build a basic shelter for this, for now, just to get this done. And actually move some animals in. So I reckon something like that. Food and water we'll come back to. Oh, they actually have burrows. So they don't have shelter. Like straw or anything. I'm going to leave these anyway. Or leave the one I've just put. Is random rotation on for these? Does it have random rotation? I don't even think it has. We'll place a couple of... Oh my goodness. I've just seen how big the burrow is. Ah, I didn't know that's how that worked. That's actually kind of cool. So it can't go near the water's edge there. But it can go like somewhere over here. In fact, we could even put an entrance over here-ish where people can see. Hopefully they'll use that. And then we'll build another one like there. Keep it nice and private. Bedding wire, yeah, that's all done. So food and water. We want a large food tray. We want one over here by the gate. So they can get fed. Just trying to place that. There we go. In a way that makes sense. Likewise with a water bowl. There we are. I think zookeepers should be able to navigate around that. And then I want some little ones over here. Actually, we'll put a big one over here as well, just to give them an excuse to use it. And then a water trough. Sure. Now we've got these underwater fish feeders, which I would like to put in as well. This is a flat one. That's cool looking. So I'll put that sort of at the deepest point. One there. One there. So that it should encourage them to get into the water. Okay. And then for enrichment items, water jet rock. Definitely want one of them around here. In fact, a couple of them around here would be cool. And then a submarine buoy. It's a bit deep, actually. If I undo that, maybe stick it like there, so it should float. Yeah, it should float on the surface. And then a skittle feeder. And again, I'm sort of putting it to try and encourage them to come down this way. And then the block of frozen fish. I mean, we can place a couple of those, can't we? One there, one there. I think that, yeah, that should do for Platypus. Cool. It is a huge enclosure. We might still put more in than it recommends, just to fill it up a little bit more, you know. Next, we're going to do grey seal. There we go. And again, I'm going to be a bit lazy with the... I say a bit lazy with the accommodation, but actually... Huh. I do want one of these. And I do want it on this side. That's interesting, though, that... Sorry, bear with me 1 second. I've just distracted myself building this. Interesting, there doesn't seem to be any shelters for grey seals. Now, can they get in and out of the water from this level, or is it too high? I'm going to drop it down just a smidge. Hopefully, they can get in and out of that. Are there really no shelters for seals? Like, no bedding at all? Apparently. Interesting. Platform floats. I want to put one of them over here somewhere. Like smack bang in the middle. Why not? Can I put something on it? I don't know if that's worth it. Oh, I definitely want to put the feeder boxes in. Underwater here. To get them to go right up to the glass here, if possible. I know you can see them, but I'm basically doing this right now so that I can see where they are. There we go. And then maybe one... We'll go for one of the taller ones. And we'll stick that one just there. Just to encourage them to actually jump in and out. Sprinklers. Can we stick those there? We can. One there, one there. Nice, nice. And now for food and water. Yeah, we want big trays again. So where's the gate? Gate's over there. So I want big food tray and a water trough. Like right next to each other there. But then I also want a small food tray. One there. And a small water bowl. I don't know, there. And then for enrichment, a large snowball there would look awesome. And then, you know, a large ball. One there. Block of frozen fish. One there. Is there anything in here that I should be looking at? I don't think so. I think, to be honest, they're probably going to spend a lot of their time in this section, which is why the outdoor viewing area is perfect. And then a couple more of those, I think. I would like to put another submarine buoy there, but I'm not going to. And then finally, giant otter. Again, let's see. So they do have... Oh, aquatic habitat large. Well, that would have been handy to know about. Oh, that's an actual proper... Okay, never mind. This one, actually, we don't need to worry about. Because I've got the... Again, do they not have bedding? Just... Oh, jetty bedding platform. Okay. I'm going to put one of those in here at least and hope they can get to it. Maybe two. One there, one there. If not, then that's going to be interesting. I also want one of these in here too, and that kind of dictates how this building is going to look. So I basically want that to be at that height. So they can pretty much just crawl onto it. Perfect. Now I think the legs here will need extending. They're not actually far off. They're not far off. I might do that now. It doesn't need to be all of them, in fact. Because the others, I can just put some rocks underground and sort of disguise the fact that it's... oh, for goodness sake. I hate it when I misclick. I am going to do all of these ones. There we go. And we're going to duplicate advanced move, and we're just going to slide it down until it's in the ground, which... there. Lovely. Liking that. Habitat again. So yeah, bedding is literally... huh. Heaters and coolers we'll probably come back to. Food tray. So yeah, this is where the staff come in. So we want one there. Water trough can go near the edge like so. This one I kind of want a water pipe as well, but obstructed. I reckon I could squeeze that in. Yeah, there. And then I think we might just have a water bowl there instead of that. Sure. Another large food tray. Which is going to sit on this. Actually, let's place it first, then I'll move it. And then a trough. I could just leave them like that. There's symmetry and asymmetry and stuff after all. Exit that. Down here. Same thing again. I'll put them where I can see them for now, but eventually they will move. One there. Let's do random rotation for this. In fact, if I can get as close to this corner. Like, that's cool. Actually, that's a bit too close to the glass, I think. I think I might go one there. And then over here somewhere. Like, there. That looks better, I would say. Okie dokie. And then finally, enrichment items. Oh, they got quite a lot. Mud bath, definitely. Stick one of those down. Water jet for the rock-shaped one. One either side of the entranceway here would look cool. Platform float. It's a bit crowded in this section, but I suppose if I did that works. Bubble machine. That looks awesome. Well, we gotta have one of them. Is it not gonna let me place it there? I can stick it there. That's fine. Small ice ball. Is there anything I can put position snaps on, which doesn't help? Put a block of ice there. Block of frozen fish. Stick a couple of those down. And then maybe a box. Just a normal cardboard box. That fills that area nicely. And then as for this bit, rubber duck. Was it rubber ducky? You're the one. Sprinklers. Put one near the mud bath. One down here. And then I think maybe one of these small balls. I think that'll do. I reckon we're in a position now where we can start moving animals in and see how it works. Also, this wall here, I'm tempted to put just a glass wall across it with maybe a little bit of stone at the bottom just to trim it nicely. Because it is a bit... it's a massive hole. Like, you can imagine if it's raining, for example, like blowing in that way, that's not going to be very pleasant. Similar thing with the otters here. But yeah, let's look at actually getting some animals in. I think this building needs its own trade center as well. It's a question of where. Where's the staff path is here. Now, wouldn't it be interesting if I was able to get a trade center in like this gap here? Trade center, animal trade center. Spin it into position. It fits. It fits. Let's take that away. This is actually freaking cool that this fits. Get rid of you. Type in dry. So yeah, that would go... I think that would actually go there if it was to fit properly, but... I mean, it could go there. I think that fills the gap. Do you know what? I don't actually know. It's also not part of the... There we go. No, sorry. Is this part of... I think it is actually part of it. It just doesn't look like it. So it needs to go that height. It just doesn't quite fit in with what we've got here, but I'm just going to say screw it. Let's go with it. That's going to go there. And that's our little trade center. So I'm just going to call you Aquarium Trade Center. I spelled aquarium wrong. There we go. Aquarium Trade Center. This will have its own work zone and stuff. Set up. Select you. Open at animal storage. Sorry, work zone. That is what I said, isn't it? I think that's what I said. Reset filters. So you are going to be Platypus. What have we got? These are all pretty decent, actually. So was it 2? Would help if I could remember. Platypus. There's 3 in total, right? Yeah. 1 male and 2 females. 1 male, 2 females. So you, definitely, Warren. And then 2 females. You're a terrible female, so we're going to re-roll you. You got no fertility, but that's actually fine. Refresh. And then it's going to be... Oh, that's a very nice looking platypus. So we're going to go with you. Nice. Otter. Giant otter. You look like a good one. Again, I've forgotten the ratio. I think it was 15 in total, though, wasn't it? But we're not going to start with 15. I think we're going to start with probably 3 or 4. 2 to 9 males, 2 to 6 females. So maybe we just get 2 of each to start with. Go mark it this way. 2 of each. So you are a good-looking female. You're tiny, but that shouldn't be an issue. You've got crap immunity, but again, shouldn't be a huge issue. You, not good immunity, so I think I might re-roll you. You're terrible. You're not bad. Do you know what? I think I will get this one, Patricio. And then we need another male, I think it was. Yeah, these ones aren't great. So we might just do 1 and 2 for now. Oh no, we have got 2. Sorry, yeah, 2 of each. That's fine. Cool. In that case, the last one is seal. Grey seal. So we got Kiana, I'm going to say. Adopt. Zoe. Also looks good. Adopt. Logan. Terrible. I mean, it's your fertility that's bad. So we will go with you. And again, check grey seals. We could just get 2 of each again. And have a breeding pair. 3 and then 3 and 8. So 2 of each. Not the worst thing. Oh, you're good. Yeah, we need to get you. I don't even care if they outnumber the males now. We've got to get you. Refresh. Ontario. That's an awesome name. And to be honest, you're good too. So we might just have the one... Is it the one male we've got? Yeah. 1 male, 4 females. Lucky sod. We could go with that. Right, Platypus. Send to zoo. Over here into your platypi enclosure. Lovely stuff. Giant otters. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You go into this one. And then finally the seals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all go into here. Now I do want to add a staff room to this building somewhere. Something else I want to do actually is grab this and move it a little bit closer to the path here without it sticking into the building, which I think that has achieved. Yes. So that covers up part of the entrance here, and I can always grab some more rocks and fill in this gap all the way up to here. That needs a post of some kind, although we might also extend the roof across, across the front there. But yeah, it's all looking pretty decent, if I do say so myself. This area obviously needs roofing and stuff as well. I think I might just do a basic flat stone roof here though, and just have this bit here be the really like decorative, picturesque bit. That actually looks pretty decent. If I go, where was the thumbnail for this taken from? It was around here, wasn't it? This episode is called Changing Landscapes because we are, get out of the way, we're changing the landscape here. Look at that. Lovely roof. I love the way the sun shines off the glass here as well. It just looks pretty. Very nice. Okay, last thing then I want to do, because I've actually been going for 2 hours now, and I said I was only going to go for hour and 40 or whatever it was, but I am going to finish off by putting in the animal talks, which it's not going to let me do here, and I think it's because this bit here isn't flat enough. There we go. Again, we'll lower the land first, and then we'll come back and we'll make it look pretty after. There we go. Facilities. Animal talk seating. So I want sort of one in the middle and then one either side. Kind of like that. Except this one I want to move along slightly. To there. Now I could in theory make this pathway a little bit narrower. Because right now if you sit there... Actually, yeah, you can't see a thing. So let's... where I'm planning on putting these viewing platforms. Why is that popping up? I don't know. Let's do something like that. And then we'll do something similar on this side as well. To be honest, this one we could probably loop it around. We might even be able to do that on this side too, but because this one's a dead end, it doesn't matter as much. And then, yeah, animal talk seating. One in the middle there. One just to the left. And one just to the right. And I'm just going to leave it on default for now with everything. Why are you... Because your position snap isn't on. Also, is random rotation on? Yes. That would explain it. Let's try that again, shall we? What's going on? Is it aligned to surface that I need? Why are these not snapping? What? Huh? I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. Let's do that for a second and then we'll come back. Yeah, that's not... It is snapping, but it's the wrong rotation. I don't get what's... Is it position snap? Ah, there we go. Okay. We got there in the end, guys. There we are. And then these ones along the back. And then an animal talk point, which is this baby here, which I'm going to stick. Actually, I'm going to stick it slightly off to one side here, and I'm going to hope species not selected. We'll sort that out in a second. Confirm the link. Allow standing guests. We'll come back to the species in a second. We'll obviously put some decoration around this too, some scenery. And then this one over here. If I put the top one, like the middle one, over the cave, then I should be able to go one there and one there. Like that. And then again, that one, that one, that one. This time I think the talk point's going to go... Actually, I might have to put it over the side here. Maybe this side. Kind of want it in a position where... Oh, there we go. They will actually be able to throw stuff in. Link seating. 1, 2, 3. This one's got better scenery. I think it's because of the rocks underneath. Educational content. Aha. Here we go. Maybe it won't come up yet because they haven't technically moved in. No, they haven't moved in yet. That's fine. We'll come back to you. Also, power is an issue right here. So, utilities. Just for now, I want to get a solar panel and stick you in over here. Like that. And there we go. This is where we're at with the aquarium now. This is obviously going to get finished off camera. Don't panic. This top area here, I mentioned last week about making it a cafe or a restaurant or something, and I'm still a big fan of that idea. So I think I'm going to put some eateries in there. And then, yeah, maybe a toilet block or something as well. But this is looking cool. Looking really, really cool. I'm also going to show off next week what exhibit animals I went with for these areas here too. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what happened to the camera there? Oh, and one final thing I wanted to do was the railway here. I wanted it to loop around the back of the seating here, if I didn't already say that. So this section here, for example, if I do this, we'll loop it around the back, and then the railway is going to literally run right next to, like, that bit. I need to flatten a bit more. I don't know what's... The game's freaking out a little bit with me placing paths and stuff. But yeah, the railway's going to run right along next to this path. That I'm probably going to... Actually, no. I'll keep it. I might just get rid of that bit in the middle. Do something like that. Oops. That didn't go well. Maybe I'll put like a stool here or something then, just to justify that looking like that. This side, I'll come back to that one, I think. Sure. But yeah, that'll do it for this week, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to quickly check once this stream's finished that all of this stuff does in fact work. Although saying that, I could probably unpause for a bit. It's a bit choppy right now. One other thing I haven't done. Oh, the music is lovely. I haven't saved at all this evening. So, what is it? 13th, 07, 22. Save. Just to make sure I don't lose all the progress that I've made, because I've made quite a lot of progress. I'm quite happy with how this is going. And yeah, this has been a good stream. I've enjoyed it. I do want to change a setting afterwards as well. I've upped the guest count to 4,000 and we're on 3,000 now, and you can see it's struggling. We got a lot of facilities without power, and yeah, it's all the ones I thought. So somewhere in this building, I'm going to have to bury another, I reckon opposite the trade center here, I could get another power thing in. Something like maybe just a transformer. In fact, if I do that now quickly, that should go in here. Facilities, transformer. Rotate you to face the right way. There it is. Sure. Just do it like that. And I'll put some kind of archway. Could just do this, actually. As long as the mechanics can actually get to it, it should be fine. To just put in like this. Something like that. Hopefully then guests don't see it and it isn't an eyesore. Yeah, let's see how well this works. We know the zookeepers can get into this bit at least, so that's good to see. There's lots of animals being carted along. They are sprinting like you wouldn't believe right now. Here come our platypuses. I'm looking forward to seeing what these look like when they're dropped off. I do actually, this bit it's got a bit of undulation to it. Not the worst thing. Oh, that's the seal actually. Here we go then. Seal. Brain cells, hello. I'm actually just about to wrap up the stream, believe it or not. But don't worry, we'll be back next week with more Planet Zoo. So yeah, the seals need less long grass, rocks, sand. That's easy. We'll sort that out in a second. And then as for platypus here. How big is a platypus? Oh, they're tiny. Look at the size of it. That is absolutely tiny. Rock, sand. Yeah, rock and sand and soil, basically. So that's something we can do. Have we got any otters yet? We're just about to get our first otter. Wow, that is a big otter, actually. And again, you need sand, less soil, more grass. Interesting. Alrighty then, folks. Oh, one more thing. One more thing. I want to check staff traversable area. So they can get into the cave there, which is something I was worried about. So that's good to see. As for this side of things, yep, they can cover all of that, which is good. And they can get down to this bit here too, which is awesome. Traversable area for the platypuses, who are now swimming. That's good. Just a little bit there that they can't reach, but that's fine. For the seals, this bit here is a bit steep, but the rest of it they can get to. They can't actually swim around there, which is interesting. Nor that side, so I might have to do a little bit of terraforming here. If I just open up this area a little bit more. Because, yeah, they can get to there by the looks of it. They can't get under this path, though, which is interesting. Surely they can if they go underwater, though, right? And then for the otters, this one's straight in the mud bath. Yeah, they can get everywhere too. Sweet. Alrighty then. That'll do it for this week's stream, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit the like button. It really helps me out. Likewise, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you have, of course, then thank you guys for your continued support. Drop some comments down below. Let me know what kind of animals you'd like to see. Let me know what you think of the aquarium. Any feedback or that side of things. That'd be really helpful as well. If you're watching on Twitch, be sure to hit the follow button. That helps me out too. 209 followers I think I'm on at the moment, but that number could rise. Besides that, I think you can like cheer bits and stuff as well, still on Twitch, and maybe even subscribe as well. I'm not 100% certain on that one, but any of those things that you can do, please feel free to do them. Anything you can do to support the channel, check out my Patreon, check out my website, all that good stuff, Twitter, Facebook, everything. I've got literally everything. Join the Discord as well. Link to that should be in the description down below. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. It is, what, 26 degrees in here. I've no idea what it is outside, but it's a beautiful day still, so I might go outside, get some fresh air. But yeah, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. I will see you next week for more Planet Zoo here in Wild Realms. And until next time, I will see you soon.